Hey, good evening. So, this discussion is for Module 5. Read parts 4 and 5 of the book this week, The Secret Life of Groceries, written by Benjamin Lohr. To answer question number 1, having a Walter behind the counter instead of a clueless, replaceable me is something built and lost over time. It isn't intangible. It just often evades eyes whose financial pupils have shrunk from long hours staring at spreadsheets and can no longer see qualities that do not have clear metrics attached to them. What is Laura commenting on in this passage? And what are some of these qualities that don't have clear metrics? After reading this passage on page 182 in part 4 of The Secret Life of Groceries, I believe Laura is reflecting on the value that someone brings to a workplace that has long-term experience and has made personal relationships within the workplace. So basically speaking, a Walter behind the counter would represent an employee who has accumulated experience, trust among coworkers and customers, and even knowledge about the product. These type of qualities cannot be quantified. However, they are essential to the success of a business. And this will go beyond productivity or numbers. Here, Laura is speaking commentary on how modern businesses are driven by final metric and efficiency, and they do not recognize these subtle qualities in their employees. For question number 2, like Laura, many of us use food purchasing decisions to influence the world. Sustainability, environmental practices, etc. The refrain, vote with your fork, is the unofficial motto of the food movement. How does this chapter complicate that idea? And what do you think is a solution? So I believe in this chapter, Lohr's critique of the metrics driven businesses and society complicates the idea of voting with your fork by pointing out that such decisions are often oversimplified or detached from the broader, more complex realities. Those that underlie sustainability, environmental practices, and the food industry as a whole. The voting with your fork concept should be encouragement for consumers to make choices that align with their ethical values, like purchasing organic, locally grown, ethically produced foods. This will give them belief that their choices can then drive change within the food system. While voting with your fork seems like a powerful and necessary practice for those who have the means, the solution to their problem, as Laura points to, likely involves a broader approach that includes individual action and collective, and also structural reforms. A couple of things that may help, maybe some education and awareness about the complexity of the food systems, advocacy and policy change for things like promotion of fair wages for farm workers, protecting the environment by using better sustainability practices across the food industry for food production. So these are my thoughts and opinions and the summary of what I have taken away from reading of the book this week. Um, Hope it helps and hope you guys like it. Thank you.